Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Simone, and I will be doing a reading for fire signs with sun, rising, and north node placements for full moon in Aries. So for this full moon in Aries, it is currently October 9th. I will try my best to have these uploaded by tonight. And I also made some for the earth signs, air signs, and water signs. I will leave their links in the iCard above and at the end of the video for you to check out as well for your other placements. So, fire signs, I hope that you're feeling activated, not agitated this fire moon. And let's see what Spirit has to say. Very much bright, sunny, like star vibes right now. So that's cute. All right, Spirit. And members of the collective consciousness, with our fire signs' best interest at heart, what are the current energies for our fire signs? Y'all are getting something going, first of all. That's cute. Definitely like potential for new projects, new creative endeavors, like new passions of yours, something igniting. And also just kind of like spontaneous energy to it, like just going for it. No, and not necessarily too much thought going into the should or the whys or the how or anything. It's giving very Aries. It's giving I thought of it and I'm going for it. Yep. I thought of it and I'm going for it. I did not necessarily think it through. It's also the energies right now. And perhaps because of that rushing, like a disappointment, like I have 3 of Wands in reverse right now. So perhaps you rushed into something without necessarily thinking it through. And it didn't necessarily go the way that you wanted it to, so you're kind of still feeling like a bit of disappointment and dejection. At the very least, you're not very patient with whatever project it is that you are pursuing or whatever thing has sparked your interest right now. Immediate gratification is kind of the flavor right now. Spirit, can I have some cards to give me some clarity on some challenges that our fire signs are encountering right now, or will be encountering with this moon phase and the energies encompassing it? Boop, bop, bang. All right. First card I saw was this one. This is 5 of Wands. So energy, there's lots of fire energy in this reading in the first place. So let's just start with that. Competition, like this competitive energy. I'm picking up with like an earth sign for some of y'all, or with like someone with earth placements. And sometimes competition can be good. It can inspire you to like want to get something done, and to like create something. But I think right now it's not necessarily from that place of like, oh, I can do better than you. You can do better than me. Actually, I heard this earlier in my head. I was like, I wonder who this message is for. It's for y'all. You're your own competition. You're like, was it rather than anybody else? Like you're consistently seeking to do better than yourself rather than everybody else. Yeah, that's just what I'm picking up on. I don't know if that's like advice or if that's what you're doing. Nope, I do know. It's advice. Right now, your eyes are kind of looking at everybody else and the things that everybody else has going on, and you're wanting to outdo them. And so you're like picking up a project and like going after it without necessarily thinking about, is this what I want? Is this what I want to do? Or is this just like, I'm just going to go for it. It's creating a block with your creativity. Like, if you're not working on something that you want to do, it's not going to be, it's not going to, like, if it's not something that you needed to be making and you just made it because you saw somebody else making something and you were like, I should pick up something. And then you ran to it. You're not following your own path. You're not really in tune with yourself and your own, like, creative, your flame isn't going to burn as bright because it didn't come from you, you know? And so your capacity to, like, create and, like, wield this incredible power that you have is just, it's misdirected, and so it's not grounded, and it's not going to necessarily go anywhere. So that's kind of the energy behind this, like, disappointment that's coming in. And also, this is a cycle. This is something that you have done a lot in the past. Maybe not even a lot, but you've done it many times before. And this particular full moon is to highlight that this is a thing that you are encountering. This is something that you need to unpack and unlearn. Like, there's an opportunity for you to, like, just try and outdo yourself as opposed to everybody else. The more that you're focused on everybody else, the more that you will get caught back up in this cycle of doing, like, expending so much of your effort working on projects that you don't care about, you know? And that you didn't, like, really think through, like, do I need to be doing this? Should I be involved in this at all? Is this worth my time? I'm also getting, like, this energy of, like, a spillage, like a leakage of energy. So, like, you also might just be saying yes to a lot of projects and stuff, like helping other people out. So someone else has an idea for something that they want to do, and you're like, oh yeah, I can help. I don't have too much going on right now, because you kind of don't care about the thing that you are working on because you just started it to compete with somebody else. And so you agree to help out with their project. Ooh. Ripping and running. 3 people on a bike speeding. It's giving 3 of wands. And also 3 of swords, I fear. But you're ripping and running, and you're helping out other people with projects because you don't really care about your own. It's just a lot of excess energy being spilled out in places that are not coming back to you. Like, it's not serving you because you're not pouring this energy into something that you really value. This is just a time for a course correction. Like, you can close out this cycle of accepting and accepting and accepting and helping and doing and doing and doing and doing. When you, like, you know, and doing a lot of things that you just don't really need to do, let alone want to do. Can I get some more clarification for this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Yeah, definitely calling for, like, if you haven't had too much time. Well, okay, yeah, it's just, you're going to feel very detached and, like, isolated and bored. Just a lot of boredom, and, like, this sensation of apathy. I believe that this is calling for you to, like, take some time to, like, reflect on yourself and meditate and refocus, like, really figure out what it is. Take the time to figure out what it is that you really want to be focusing on so that you can be more intentional with your energy. Because all this is doing is making you, like, you're, like, really bored inside, but you have a lot of stuff going on, so you can't notice. So you haven't slowed down enough to really pay attention to the fact that you're not at all interested in the stuff that you've been doing recently. Yeah, that's just the energy I'm picking up on. I think I'm good on that. And then, Spirit, is there any advice for our fire signs during this full moon in Aries to help them overcome their challenges? All right. I think you need to, like, take some time to, like, properly plan an approach towards something. We have Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Definitely a time for you to like do something step by step. Yeah, you might be feeling just like a bit powerless to change how things are going right now. No need to rush into this process. This is probably a grander lesson for you in the long run. No need to rush this process of redirection. Like, be willing to be patient with yourself and plan something out. Like, do something with an actual, like think it through all the way from at least up to step 5, you know? And be willing to discover the steps as they come along, but you don't need to, like, don't start just when you have planned, like, don't start just because you have step 1 planned out. Like, you, like, give yourself a little bit more than that. Specifically, I saw 1111 just now. Specifically, take the time to figure out what it is that like your dreams look like. What does your like life of luxury and happiness and joy and like what does it look like to do something that's really fulfilling for you? Like, you need to figure out what that means for you, to be fulfilled in the things that you create and to feel satisfied and whatnot. And then be willing to like build slowly your approach to getting there, you know? And be willing to like work on it. Definitely like I think also there's no need for you to be spending your money recklessly right now. For some of you, it could serve you to be a little tight-handed with your finances, but more for most of you, I think this is just like a call of like, be a bit more practical when it comes to the things that you want to do and the projects you want to start and how you want to put them together. Just rushing into things is a good approach sometimes, but you've done that so many times. It's tired. It's a tired approach for you right now, and it's not serving you at this exact moment in time. There will be a time when you probably have to do that again, but that time is not right now. All right, and that is all I have received for you. So thank you very much for joining me again on this afternoon. I hope that your full moon in Aries is very illuminating for you, and I hope that this message will help you navigate and come into higher alignment with yourself. Definitely charge ahead. That doesn't mean rush ahead, but be diligent. See it through this time, you know? If you're getting back on track and you find something that you really love, set your eyes on that goal and persist and pursue it, you know? Don't give up just because it's going to take a long time. It'll be very satisfying for you at the end. I'm really happy for you, and I'm excited for your future. All right, fire signs, I hope you have a wonderful day. The other signs will be linked above and to the side. And at the end. I'm also offering personal readings now as well, and I will include a little blurb about that after this video. Yeah, take care. Bisous, and goodbye.